Hello everybody and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Leaf. I have a dining room chair again, so I can actually lean back. It's great. I can lean back, relax, not be sitting forward as much, and boy has my stomach been happy about that. We have a letter from Peck. Let's see what it is. Declaring today to be National Friendly Rival Day. To celebrate, we'll hold hands and wage a thumb war. Will you join me, my number one rival and friend? Let me know. Nah. I just like... There we go. That works. I apologize if I'm gonna clear my throat a lot. Just finished eating. So, yeah. I was gonna pop in here earlier to see if there's anything going on with the Civic Center. Glad I didn't, because it would have been a waste of time. Hey Steven, I got lost in thought, and now it's already evening for you. So anyway, did you need something? What chat? So, have you heard about retail's miniatures? We're talking miniature collectibles you make using fossils. Anyway, you should go talk to the owner Cyrus if you want details for you. I kind of forgot those were a thing. If I remember right, I think you need all three or all the parts of a fossil to make it into a miniature. I could be wrong. Someone who knows more will have to inform me. Also, I can bring those flowers down one further. There we go. Man, I love the flower paths already. I always love the flower paths, to be fair, but... And I think I'm gonna try working on more of them today. Dina! Hey, we're gonna talk with you multiple times. So I wanted to just regularly talk to you. I feel folks calling you Dumpling, and I really like that. Aw, yes, go ahead. Call you Dumpling. Now we need the regular chat. I do, I'm bored. I better start packing, we'll be right on moving day. It's only 4 days away. This isn't gonna count as my my choosing a villager to stay. I'm gonna say wait, don't go. This is purely because Pinky wanted her to stay. And Pinky literally just moved in, so... Jop, gotta love this weather. Perfect draining conditions, wee wee. What you'll need. Let's chat. Yeah, I've been working my biceps like crazy. I'd love to show off for some out-of-towners. You should invite some friends from other towns to come and see the gun show, wee wee. Ah, the guns are my muscles, of course. I'm going to try my butt until your pals show up. I know he said butt off, but my brain ignored off, so he's just gonna train his butt for the rest of time, because nobody can visit. Sad days. Very sad days. But yeah, that's purely being done because Pinky, who just moved in, was like, no, I don't want Dina moving. So... yeah, we're not gonna keep Dina. If she wants to move again, then we'll let her go. But this is just because, you know... it's just because of Pinky. And no other reason, totally, honest. I'm not getting overly attached to my animals again. What are you talking about? Okay, I mean, it's also a case of, like, it almost seems like Peck and Costow are just kind of the town bullies. O'Hare a little bit as well. But O'Hare less so. And, like, it just feels wrong that, like, Dina seems to want to leave because those two won't stop bullying her. Like, it feels like they're the ones that need to go, not her. So, geez, something in my eye. Yeah, freaking eye crusties. Always so annoying. I mean, it doesn't help my hair is also being a bit of a pain, but, you know. Wow, I've found, like, every gyroid. Not a single fossil yet. Good. Got a little birdie. Oh, it's Barbara's birthday. I completely forgot. Oh, I need to get something for Barbara. Oh, crap. Animal Crossing New Leaf. Barbara birthday. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. Okay. There is one shirt she likes the most. She also likes all the Rococo stuff, so furniture-wise, we're probably good. But she really likes the noble shirt. So who's in here? Get out of my town. I don't like the hamsters. Also, this one's just giving me bad vibes. This town here camping. Just decided to camp here on a whim. Ended up being an awesome decision. Stayed around a little while. Thump. Rather you didn't thump. I don't trust that mask. That mask seems very untrustworthy. It is a good thing I didn't just randomly be like, oh, Barbara's home, I'm gonna wander into her house. That would have been really bad. I would have felt freaking awful. Alright, Pinky! Woohoo! Dumplings! So for walk to wah! Let's talk about. Let's talk. Shop till I drop today. And by shop I mean look and don't buy. Pretty good plan, right? At least it saves me a bunch of bells. You should try it out. I do that most days, if I'm honest. Pop into Super TNT, see if they have any of the Rococo stuff. Doesn't look like they do. But Henry and Penelope are in here. So how you doing, Kim? I got an oracle. Sure. So for walk 2, what's going on? Let's talk. I'm a shopping pro. I came here to see if there's anything new for sale. Okay, I am gonna need some wrapping paper, no matter what. So I'll take it. Now, there's 2 carpets that she likes. Not lovely. Not parquet. But I should probably see if either of those are in, like, the first category past the most optimal things. There's a lot of stuff in there. Okay. Okay. This is, so I will take it. If I don't find anything else, this will work. Okay. So we're on the lookout for the noble shirt. I honestly don't know what that looks like. But it's probably none of those. Okay. Just so she, I'm good, I just want to chat. I decided to shop all day. I still get happy on days with beautiful weather like today. Days like this, I find myself making lots of bright, colorful clothes. Risk. She was burying her food. She's very good at doing that. And then gets very upset when she's done it, don't ya? The niche. Scratch your itch. You gotta slide back. Come on. Am I not back far enough? How about now? There you go. Little stinker. Got you upside down. Now what? Now what you gonna do? Now you're a pretzel. You're already down. You're good. You're already back on my lap. No going in there and getting into things. No going in there and getting into things. Alright, well, we haven't gotten any of the, Don't you bite my toe, either. But, we haven't gotten any of the fossils yet today, so... I'm gonna go check my home storage. Actually, before I check the big storage, I'm gonna check my wardrobe storage for Rococo furniture. It's basically all I'm looking for, Rococo stuff. Because if I can't find it, this flooring will work. Yes, I feel you down there, Frisk. I know you're there. Stop it. Yep, you got that chair all to yourself. Okay, the classic clock also works. That's also something she likes. And I'd rather give a furniture than a flooring. I don't think I have any Rococo stuff. I could swear I did, though. I might have it placed down if I do. I don't know. I don't know the stuff by name. I barely know it by look. Got lots of balloon stuff. Do I have 3 balloon vanities? No, I have 2 of them, though. That can be sold. I mean, I could give her a new Nintendo 3DS, because who wouldn't like to receive a new Nintendo 3DS? I should probably be checking shirts as well. So I'm pretty sure I don't have the Noble shirt, but I might. I don't know, man. I don't know what I've got and what I don't have. I have multiple after-school jackets. Got number 2. Got number 2 shirt. But okay. I might actually just go with the clock. Because who doesn't like receiving a good clock? Lamps are better, but clocks are pretty cool. Especially because I'm pretty sure the classic clock is like a grandfather clock kind of deal. Which is pretty nice. There's Vic wearing one of the bad shirt designs. I'm still upset that I can't use the pro designs on those. It's in a man's nature to fish. Want to catch bigger fish than any man's ever caught before. Good luck, man. It's not in my nature to fish. Honestly, I could do without fishing. Like, I'm already over here. I mean, I know Baabara will like this, is the thing. So, like, I don't want to put too much more thought into it than just being like, yeah, classic clock. It's part of the things she likes, apparently. So, me saying I know she likes it. I'm trusting this website. And hoping it doesn't steer me wrong. It hasn't yet. So... Oh, O'Hare's her friend. Glad you came. Come on in. What's up, O'Hare? Hey, Steven, you came to celebrate Barbara's birthday, too. Let's get this party fired up already, amigo. Yeah, let me give her a gift. How can I put this delicately? Did you bring me a gift, or didn't you? I did! It's right here. Present for Baabara. Aw, you shouldn't have. No, strike that. Reverse it. I'm glad you did. Wow, a classic clock. You know what I like. It's fantastic, Floof. I'll cherish this gift forever and ever. Or at least until my next birthday. Yeah, I mean, hopefully by your next one, if I had the attention span to keep playing, I would have like a Noble shirt to give you or something. A wonderful party. Never imagined you guys would show up with such great gifts. Huh? Ooh, I got a strange feeling in my heart. I'm just feeling happier for some reason today, amigo. But sure, I mean, Barbara's the reason. I'm a pretty lucky sheep to have such good friends. I love you guys. Aww. And so soon? Well, thanks for everything. I love the gift you gave me. Remember, this went to your birthday. That's threatening. That's very threatening. Because as I've explained many a time, I'm not someone who particularly likes receiving gifts. Like, I'm not gonna turn them down, but like, I'd rather people enjoy themselves. That's enough of a gift for me. I like buying other people gifts. Bit selfish that way, I suppose. But like, I would much rather give a gift than get one. And I come upon that quite naturally from my mother, who is the exact same way. You know, she won't turn down a gift you're giving her, but she'd rather you just spent that money on yourself. You know? And I'm very much in that same sort of camp, where I'm just like, you know, you could just buy yourself a nice snack. Like, I could buy myself a slice of cake and, you know. Like, that ain't no problem. Hey, Paula. Say, Steven, greetings are really important, don't you think? You're a good greeting, and right away you get an idea what the person's all about. If there's some kind of greeting that would help me make the best impression? If the other thing wasn't, like, I doubt it. Hey, y'all. No. That'd be like Country Girl. Honestly, like, just hey ya. I don't know if you do 2 Ys in hey ya. Yeah, it's 2 Ys. I love how I'm seeing that from a, or it could just be H-E-Y-A. Yeah, H-E-Y-A seems better. Let's do just that. Right, I can't control it. Hey ya. Hey ya. Hey ya. What do you think? Is that the one? It's pretty nice. Nice. Not sure exactly why, but I feel like it really suits me. I'm gonna start using it right away. Thanks. No problem, Paula. Okay, this is almost certainly the money rock. Or not. In front of Town Hall. I haven't checked that rock yet, I don't think. Or no, no, I haven't checked this one yet. It's the one in front of retail I've checked. Yeah, there we go. Got it. Yeah, I was really hoping I'd have 4 spaces. I didn't want to check, because I didn't want that kind of negativity in my life if I didn't have it, but 3 spaces. Alright. Can't do it in 2 loads, gotta do it in 3. I think today, rather than working on specifically new flower paths, I think I'm just gonna go around and water flowers. after I, like, get our coffee and, like, check for the final fossil wherever it is. It's somewhere, man. I don't know where, but it's somewhere. Might even be over the rainbow. Oh, hey, it's KK again. Hey, so the wandering coffee lover returns. You can Brewster's Brews as well. I am. I mean, I'm drinking water right now, but, you know. It's because the coffee shouldn't have been on yet. I say shouldn't have been because I am positive I didn't hit the daily brew button, but pot's full up there. Which is, you know, wouldn't be surprised if just someone else here hit the button thinking, you know, I just forgot to hit it. No, my system doesn't go to work till 10. It's 6. It's been on since 4. It's not gonna be the freshest coffee today, but I don't think she really cares or minds. Honestly, she puts so much, like, creamer and sugar in her coffee that I honestly doubt she tastes any coffee at all. Period. Full stop. Like, I don't think against that. That's how she likes her coffee. Like, it's not my thing. It's hers, so whatevs. There it is. But alright. Let's go get these identified. Get them indemnifying. There is something I can kind of rant about today, and it pertains to some legal battles that Facebook and YouTube / Google / Alphabet recently lost. And I know I have a bit of a controversial opinion on this. And the lawsuit they lost was a woman or person, I think it was a woman, from what I heard, who basically was suing them for damages because of the depression and all the stuff that social media caused them. And basically taking shots at the design of, like, Facebook and YouTube for being basically infinite content providers. And there's people celebrating this because, it's a chink in the armor of US tech companies because, you know, they can't just hide behind, I think it's Section 230 to have protections anymore. While I think it would be a good thing for YouTube and Facebook to change their designs around and become a little less doom-scrolly, I'm right there with people. I would like that. I don't think the government stepping in is the way to do it. Because let's be honest, every time the government, especially the US government, thinks about the children, an island is involved, for one, and for two, it's almost always a way of getting more of your personal information, regardless of where you're from. And I'd rather not have to provide YouTube with more personal information than I already have just to continue using it, and I'd rather not have people who are watching me have to provide YouTube with more personal information than you probably already have to continue using it. I personally think that parents should just moderate their children's internet usage. And I say this as somebody who had a parent who was pretty strict about internet usage. Before big social media. I mean, MySpace was a thing, but MySpace was pretty small compared to what we have now, and not scrolly in the slightest. You had your friends' pages, you visited their pages, that was about it. You could see actual news and stuff, but, like, it wasn't really a thing. MSN Messenger was closer to social media, and even that was just a messaging platform, really. You know, And that's what I was being moderated in. But like, you know, little Timmy does not need a cell phone on him all the time. The moment little Timmy gets home from school, because, you know, it's good to have that way of contacting little Timmy. The moment he gets home, thank you, Bala. His phone should be taken and put up somewhere, probably next to the parents' phones, because if you're not setting the example, you can't expect your kids to learn anything. You have to set the example. And trust me, it's good for you too to just set your phone up somewhere and not touch it. And, you know, get him doing his homework if he has any, assuming... I'm going to add the asterisk that I know my mother would hate me adding, but the asterisk of assuming the school actually grades homework. If it doesn't, then he can skip it for all I care. But you take that from him, he gets his homework done, then hand him like a Switch 2. Or better yet, GameCube or PlayStation 2 or a retro game console. Hand him one of these. You know, just give him something that can tickle the imagination without social media. You will have a much more creative child than you ever would having them grow up on social media. Because, let's be real, there's not much imagination to be used when it comes to social media. There's a lot of doom scrolling, there's a lot of depression, there's a lot of comparing oneself to others and wishing for what you don't have. Like, social media is a problem. I'm not gonna sit here and say it isn't. And no, I don't think, really, anyone should be using it for more than maybe an hour a week. Like, it should be used as a way of keeping up with people, not as a way of, you know, existing. And I say this as an online creator. I would much rather all of you guys not even watch my video if you've already watched like an hour or 2 hours of videos a day. Just go watch something. Go watch some TV. Go play some video games. Go read a book. Go get lost in a world. Like... And like... Y'all have heard me rant many a time about why I really don't like government stepping into the internet. It's because I feel they mess it up every single time. They just make it worse, and this will undoubtedly be no different. This will probably just lead to even more required age verification, and the collection of even more government issue IDs from people. Like, because I can almost guarantee you that the law is not going to care. Because the law is going to see this as a nice, efficient way of gathering more personal information for the nice, big, global surveillance ring that's kind of going on. Like... And this isn't like conspiracy theory stuff. No, there is very obviously global surveillance happening, and it's not from China. It's from the people who constantly have been warning us about China spying on us. It's almost as if they've been telling on themselves this whole time, saying all the ways China could be spying on you is probably the ways they've already been spying on us. And for those who aren't catching what I'm putting down, I'm basically saying the US government has been the bad guys this whole time. This isn't a recent development, and I mean no ill will towards any American viewers. I know I've got quite a few. I love you guys. Your government is the scummy ones. Y'all are fine as a whole. It's just your government is a problem and has been since the end of World War II. This isn't a new development. Honestly, the US government has kind of been an issue for about as long as the US has existed. I don't want to go into the whole spiel of it, but effectively, the reason the world is the way it is now, as far as power blocks and all that stuff goes, is the United States coming in after World War II and exerting so much soft power that they basically conquered most of the world without firing a shot. Like, the United States is currently the largest empire in the world. Think of just how many countries rely on the US dollar as their currency that aren't the United States. There's a lot of them. Now, there is more countries that rely on the euro, but that's a voluntary agreement. The US having come in after World War II and gone, hey, so your country's pretty messed up. How about we pay for the repairs and, you know, you guys just base your currency on ours. It's why the United States has hated the European Union for so long, is because the European Union took a lot of those countries that were more or less under direct US control due to having their currencies based on the dollar, and gave them another currency that they can use and base their, country's economics around, thus taking away a good bit of the US's power in that area. I want to take this moment to remind people that I was a politics student. Like, I voluntarily went into global politics. So none of this is particularly new to me. It might be new to you guys, and if so, yeah, politics should probably be a required class in schooling. Thanks for noticing. Hey, Mayoroni, what are the topics of discussion for the next town meeting? Should talk about funding a Zen bench, the next famous attraction in Oracle. Oh, maybe not, it couldn't hurt. Let's spell about it. Honestly, a Zen bench might not be a bad thing to have. I have been wanting a bench somewhere. The only question is, where would I put it? I kind of want to build another park. And honestly, if I'm going to put a park anywhere, it would be like over here, I feel would be a good spot to do it. But I don't have any bushes yet, and I would want to incorporate these trees into it. Because, I mean, what's a park without fruit trees? I mean, the other one I built in Sapphire, there just wasn't room for fruit trees, so they didn't get any, but there were fruit trees nearby. You know, they were just outside of it, so, you know. Yeah. Let's go do a Gulliver check. I do apologize I got ranting there, but like, again, I would like to remind people I was a politics student. This stuff does interest me. And with the current state of the world, I almost feel a bit of a responsibility to kind of explain how we got to where we are. And that, you know, as much as I mean no ill will towards the people of the United States, your government has kind of been the bad guys for a very long time now. Like, and the biggest issue, and the, like, I want to explain this. I think I've explained this before, but like, if you think of the terminologies of first world, second world, third world countries, when do you think those terms came about? If you guessed, like, the British thousands of years ago, you'd be wrong. It was the Americans post-World War II who basically coined those terms. First world countries were countries like the United States, Canada, the UK, France, West Germany. It's West Germany. Yeah, West Germany. You know, the Allied powers that were all firmly under the US's control, basically. Second world countries were countries like Russia, China, you know, the Soviet Union as a whole, all of those countries. That was second world countries. Third world countries were the ones that weren't aligned with either side. They were your Vietnams, your Koreas. Doesn't it kind of change your perspective on first, second, third world country when you hear that it was the good guys going, we're the best. We're number one. We're the pinnacle. You know, the good guys. Like, and, you know, basically that's where those terms came about. Which, again, I kind of hope that maybe changes, you know, how you perceive those terms. Even now, a third world country is not a crappy country where they're very underdeveloped. No, it's... that term is still used to describe a country that has not politically aligned itself with basically NATO or Russia and China, / North Korea, / Iran, / you know, all the countries in their bloc. I don't know what exactly to call their bloc. The communist bloc. It's not really communist anymore, but you know, that have aligned with the communist bloc instead of the Western bloc. Which even in of itself was a bit of a misnomer, because there were some democratic countries who were part of the communist bloc. Like, you could be democratic under, well, being allied with the Russia and China. You could. There was they didn't mandate you not hold democratic elections. They themselves just weren't democratic countries. I don't want to sit here and give a whole politics lesson. I feel like I could, though. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. That's enough rambling. I need to stop before this turns into a 3-hour-long video essay about why the world is so fricked. Yeah. Thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back here tomorrow, because hopefully I haven't scared you off with the random I'm a political student, or was a political student talk. Yeah, hopefully I'll see you back here tomorrow for more Animal Crossing New Leaf. See you all then.